Outback Radiant System is available now at Pacific Solar. Call them today.
This lineup is brought to you by IT&E, Life in Motion.
The stations of KUAM, proud sponsor of the 12th Festival of Pacific Arts, Guam 2016. What we own, what we have, what we share, united voice of the Pacific.
Closed captioning is brought to you by IT&E, Life in Motion. KUAM News Headlines is presented by Calvo's Insurance, a legacy of trust, serving Micronesia since 1938. Matson Navigation, proud sponsor of FestPac 2016. Cars Plus, Dodge Challenger, the undisputed champion. IP&E, fueling excellence. McDonald's of Guam, I'm loving it. Pacific Solar, and King's Restaurant.
Legislation has been introduced to provide funding for FestPac.
The Guam Museum will be named after the late Senator Tony Palomo.
And dozens of island Catholics continue their protest. Good evening, Guam, and Hafaday. Thanks so much for tuning in tonight. Well, after an audit brought to light troublesome findings, including a more than $1 million shortfall for the 2016 Festival of Pacific Arts, a bill's been introduced to the legislature, and that happened late Monday evening.
Issa Baz has more on FestPac finances.
The clock is ticking with only 26 days until the beginning of the 2016 Festival of Pacific Arts. The event is still facing a $1.1 million shortfall. Adelup submitted Bill 303 to the legislature Monday evening, which seeks to authorize $1.5 million to the Guam Visitors Bureau. Governor's spokesperson Oya Nirarique.
So we're hoping that to be able to get that done and have and work closely with the legislature to get it passed so we can make sure that FestPac is a success.
In a statement to KUAM, FestPac Finance Chair Senator Tina Muñoz Barnes explained the bill would appropriate funding from 2017 tourism attraction funds. She said, quote, "Given the time constraints we face, I'm willing to explore the options before us. The first wave of delegates are scheduled to arrive in short order, and we've got to pull together to do everything possible to put on a safe, successful Festival of Pacific Arts," end quote. Delegates are expected to arrive as soon as May 19. According to Adelup, the shortfall stems from fundraising, which was supposed to amount to $2 million, but fell short by $1.5 million.
We already knew we were looking at a shortfall because there wasn't much raised as far as donations.
She said to compensate, alternative funding was used for capital improvement projects, including the Paseo Stadium and Recreation Center renovation, restrooms at Chamorro Village, and the Great Seal Park.
Department of Interior grants were used, and even then, knowing that we were facing, a serious crunch, we sought to, find the cheapest costs.
The biggest savings came from working with the Department of Education to house the nearly 3,000 delegates, saving at least $7 million. However, with less than 1 month out, time is of the essence. Organizing Committee Chair Nate Knight said, quote, "Getting the funding is crucial. Without it, we may have to make some very hard decisions," end quote. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Issa Baza.
Now, in response to audit findings that the $2.2 million contract for the FestPac huts violated the law, Senator Barnes did assure the public that both the public auditor and AG are involved. She said despite serious process failure, she is committed to following through with legal processes to resolve the issues that came to light.
Well, they were heroes and leaders during the Chamorro-Spanish War, and their names may soon be etched in history with the proposed naming of 34 permanent huts at the Festival of Pacific Arts Village. Bill 302 aims to memorialize the unsung heroes of the 27-year-long war, which nearly wiped out the indigenous Chamorro population. The huts will be titled to describe each of the 34 men and women who died bravely in the last stand against the Spanish.
Now, Bree, speaking of naming government buildings, a public hearing may have been held last month on Bill 230, which would have named the Guam and Chamorro Educational Facility Museum after the late Senator Antonio Palomo. But today, the measure was drastically changed. On session floor, Senator Mary Torres introduced an amendment to instead name the main exhibition hall in his honor. The late senator served as the director of the Guam Museum and wrote the book An Island in Agony, published in '84. Senator Tony Ada is one of the co-authors of the legislation.
We have schools that are named after individuals. We have libraries that are named after individuals. These are all a significant part of our island and our culture. And I think when you want to take the name of the late Tony Palomo and you want to put him on a room and recognize him in that manner, does take away from him. It does take away from his family.
In no way, shape, or fashion would I ever disrespect or cause to hurt anybody's feelings, particularly a family that I grew up with and who my family has had a long history with. So for the record, I just want to make that very clear. But this is just a sort of measure that is very consistent, very suitable to the type of honor that we want to pay by naming a hall, the main hall, which will host the permanent exhibit, the heart and soul of the museum, after a man who devoted his heart and his passion and his family's attention to his cause.
Passed by a vote of 8-7, the building will now be renamed the Guam Museum instead.
And the hits just keep on coming as dozens of island Catholics continue their protests of the arrival of the head of the U.S. and Guam Neo-Catecumενal Way. This morning they were at the Redemptorist Mater Seminary in Jotnya for a repeat performance.
A Guam hymn topped the charts last week during the arrival of the head of the nation and Guam's Neo-Catecumενal Way, Giuseppe Gennarini and crew. Albeit there were some minor changes to the lyrics. Mary Lou Martinez from the Mongmong Church and Priscilla Kichichu from the Santa Barbara Parish were part of Thursday's Chorus of Discontent.
First of all, they're here uninvited.
The two were at the Redemptorist Mater Seminary Tuesday morning for an encore performance. They decided to go to the RMS after learning the Gennarinis, the Archbishop, and clergy were meeting.
So we took that opportunity to be at that site where they were having that talk.
We felt that we needed to be more present so that they can, know that we are there.
So to ensure their voices were heard, half of the group of protesters entered the gate to the RMS property.
Especially when we're going through this issue about who owns the property. And here, all along, they claim they do. Yet, if they claim that the Archbishop and the Archdiocese still own that property, well, we are the church.
After entering the gate, they say they were confronted by a woman who told them to leave. The police were called shortly after.
The cops stopped to listen to us, and they stayed through the whole thing as we explained and that's what we wanted to do with our Archbishop.
Although the protesters left the RMS, stay tuned for another version of their greatest hits, one they're hoping to get a solo from the Archbishop.
I want him to let us know that he is here for the Catholic laity of Guam as a whole, and not just one sect of people that claim to be Catholics, but yet they practice a different form of Catholicism within our Catholic Church.
The Laity Forward Group and the Concerned Catholics of Guam organization say they've been waiting for years to have an audience with the Archbishop. We should add no one was arrested during Tuesday's protest.
Defense attorney Darlene Heighton will be in the hot seat. This after she failed to show to her client's hearing Tuesday afternoon. Heighton represents Berenice Toves, the woman who told authorities the church gave her their blessing to misappropriate hundreds of thousands of dollars in church money. According to presiding Judge Alberto Lamarena, Heighton will have to explain to the court why she was a no-show. The hearing is set for May 17th.
Fire department investigators and other news are looking into a fire that ignited at a home along San Vicente Street down in Agate. Acting spokesperson Lieutenant Phil Camacho says several units responded just before 9 a.m. with Lorna Patel, one of 4 residents at the home, saying the fire could have been caused by a cigarette. A pile of cardboard and a 20 by 20 canopy attached to the home caught fire, damaging a window and the front portion of the home. That matter is under investigation. Now, Gita has received a clean opinion from the OPA, releasing the findings of an audit into the former's finances. The latter noted that Gita should be commended for its 12th year of having no instances of non-compliance in their financial statements, but a management letter cited deficiencies relative to investments, fixed assets, and accounts payable.
Stay tuned. We're back with more news after this.
Stay connected to the world at home from everywhere you are. Get the KUAM News app for the latest in local news, videos, sports, streaming, Isla 63 AM, weather, and more. Available for free now at the iTunes App Store or Google Play.
When we face an uncertain path, when we struggle with life's challenges, and when the unexpected happens, it's a beautiful day. We rely on the people we trust, it's a beautiful, who we can always count on, and the ones who give us the most care throughout the years. Rely on Calvo's Select Care to give you the comfort and security you need wherever you are. Calvo's Select Care, healthcare that's always there for you.
Spring into summer savings with Triple J Auto Group. Hot deals and up to $1,000 cash back just in time for summer spending. Get unbelievable deals in all 2015 and 2016 models. Hondas, Acuras, Fords, Mazdas, Lincolns, Volvos, Kias, and used cars. New cars as low as $98 per paycheck and used cars as low as $85 per paycheck. Now's the time to buy during Triple J's Spring into Summer Sales event. Get pre-approved instantly at carsguam.com. Trade-ins welcome. Some conditions apply. See dealer for details. Triple J Auto Group. Customers first.
Follow KUAM News on Twitter or become a fan on Facebook to get all your daily headlines from Guam's News Network.
Hafidin, welcome back to Primetime. Congresswoman Madeline Berdalio announces that the National Defense Authorization Act for fiscal year 2017 will include language to promote invasive species prevention and management in the Asia-Pacific region. According to a press release, the Readiness Subcommittee approved a provision requiring a briefing on the regional biosecurity plan for Micronesia and Hawaii. It provides recommendations that will minimize the harmful ecological, social, cultural, and economic impacts of invasive species.
Well, do you know your Miranda rights? The theme Miranda More Than Words is the specific theme on which this year's Law Week will focus. A proclamation signing was held Tuesday at the Judiciary, kicking off celebrations that go from April 25th to May 10th.
It started off as Law Day, became Law Week, and now is Law Weeks. But the excitement builds, and really it boils down to a fundamental message, and that's the outreach with our community, exposing the children and members of our community to the rule of law and the importance of the rule of law in our society.
Law Week events include the mock trial plays performed by elementary and middle school students, the race adjudicata on April 30th, the law fair at the Judiciary on the 30th, and the State of the Judiciary address on May 2nd. For a calendar of Law Week events, check out the Law Week Facebook page or guamcourts.org.
Keeping with Law Week, Service really is their middle name. For over 40 years, the Public Defender Service Corporation has served defendants unable to afford legal counsel. Today, the Public Defender Service Corporation was recognized with the Justicia Justice Award for their efforts to promote a better understanding of the rule of law, a better respect for it, and their contributions to good government.
In other news, business opportunities were ripe as hundreds of contractors gathered at the 2016 Guam Contractors Association's Industry Trade Fair and Expo this morning. Here's GCA President James Martinez.
This is a chance for a lot of our suppliers, some specialty contractors, and also some major contractors to showcase some of their wares or tools of trade, so to speak, to other industry leaders. Today's event, we have over 50 exhibitors today. That includes some of the 5 general contractors that everybody wants to meet.
Fittingly called the Generals, these are 5 big companies that will compete for upcoming military contracts. Martinez said the threefold event includes a speed networking opportunity, change order seminar, and expo. These events are important to help businesses grow, he says, especially with the increase in military and tourism-related contracts. The fair ends tomorrow at 4 p.m. at the Hyatt and is open to the public.
They're most famous for their cookies, but all year long, the Guam Girl Scouts are busy building girls of confidence, courage, and character. To raise awareness and support for the Girl Power Group, you'll want to check out the first ever Cookies, Camping, and Craft event. Committee member Regine Bisco-Lee.
We'll have a bunch of cookie-inspired cocktails that we'll be rolling out that evening. Camping is the theme, and then, we're focusing on craft beer, too.
And it's all for a good cause. You'll be supporting the nearly 900 members that make up the Guam Girl Scouts. Executive Director Melissa Lamarena Fernandez.
It's just building our girls and giving them the means to be productive members of society, being leaders, just having fun as well. So we really want our girls to really be out there in the community, just, again, productive members of our society.
Cookies, Camping, and Craft is an adults-only event for Thursday, April 28th at the Lotte Hotel Crystal Ballroom. Tickets are $75 each and can be purchased at the Guam Girl Scouts office by calling 646-5652. You can also buy tickets at the door.
And also tonight, students from 1st to 8th grade competed in Mount Carmel School's 2016 Science Fair. With over 200 entries, the top 3 winners will be selected to represent the school at UOG's island-wide competition in May. Millie Feisen is a very proud school principal.
Thinking. We encourage life skills, life activities, because these are the future teachers, reporters, scientists, biologists, and this is where the foundations start.
She added that this is the final science fair to be held at the school before a $500,000 renovation takes place this summer. That's thanks to a donation from the Israel family.
And here's regional headlines from KSPN2 News.
Half a day, here's what's happening in the Marianas. Dubbed one of the founding fathers of the Commonwealth, shaping the covenant and constitution documents, a pioneer leader, residents are mourning the loss of Benjamin Tysican Mangalonia. Mangalonia devoted his life to public service, spanning 6 decades, especially for the people on Rhoda. Benjamin Mangalonia, the first lieutenant governor from Rhoda, remembered for his sharp mind, his patience, his devotion, and his tireless promotion of Rhoda.
He was a very patient individual, very good leader, and it was a pleasure to have worked with him. He was a very intelligent individual.
If you know him personally, you know that he is perhaps one of the brightest mind you ever meet, and he is sharp, and definitely I had the opportunity to meet with him and have several discussions on certain issues. But his memory will always be here.
I had opportunities to work with him during my time in the Youth Congress, and I was very pleased to see how passionate he was, even as he was getting older, how passionate he was to advance the state of the economy for the Commonwealth. So, he's truly a man, a statesman, really somebody that cared about the islands.
From one former lieutenant governor about another, Diego Benavente recalls his memories of Benjamin Mangalonia.
even though he was with the Senate for many years and became the Senate president, it was when he was lieutenant governor when I got elected into office. And if I'm not mistaken, I was vice speaker during those times, and also chairman of the Federal on Foreign Relations. So I had the opportunity to work with him through the 702 talks as well as the 902 talks.
He's remembered as the first vice president of the Constitutional Convention in 1976, as he helped to draft the Constitution. The leader also took on a 6-term role as senator, recognized as the leader who helped to get funding for the Rota Airport. Manglonia also ensured equal representation in the Senate for all 3 islands of Saipan, and Rota, regardless of population. Thank you so much for watching. For more information, log on to www.kspn2.com. This is Jillian Angeline.
If you are a fan of soccer and who on Guam is not, you are going to love what Chris Barnett has after the break. A lot of soccer coming up, so stay tuned.
Hurry in to the GTA Smartphone Super Sale event. We've dropped our prices on our most popular smartphones, like the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge starting at $49. Save up to $300 on the S6 Edge Plus and Galaxy Note 5. Or get the Galaxy S6 starting at free. But that's not all. Find more amazing deals on your favorite devices at the GTA Smartphone Super Sale event. Check us out before it's too late. GTA, your island, your network.
Insure your auto or home with Alpha Insurers and get more chances to win awesome prizes with Alpha's Switch, Spin, and Win. Alpha Insurers will draw 3 winners every week and 1 monthly grand prize winner to spin Alpha's prize wheel for a chance to win an iPad mini, flat screen TV, gas cards, and so much more. Just switch or renew your auto or home insurance with Alpha Insurers and you automatically qualify. It's that easy. Call 477-8701 or 637-8833 for more details and you could be a winner for Alpha's Switch, Spin, and Win.
The spring clearance event is on at Cars Plus and Mighty. Now's a great time to save thousands on new Hyundais, like the 2016 Hyundai Accent, starting at $12,995 or as low as $79 per paycheck. The Accent gets 38 mpg on the highway, is USB and iPod compatible, and comes with a Bluetooth hands-free phone system. Plus, every new Hyundai comes with Guam's best warranty, 10 years, 100,000 miles. It's Cars Plus spring clearance event going on now in Mighty. See our entire inventory online at carsplusguam.com. Cars Plus, driven by you.
The Down Syndrome Association of Guam exists to support families of individuals with Down syndrome. We're a group of parents who have children with Down syndrome and know the joys and challenges of raising them. For more information about the health, development, and education of a child or adult with Down syndrome, please contact Vicky Areola at 472-6114.
Most fast food places use formulas to create their combos, but all that math doesn't always equal something tasty. At my place, you can get a mouth-watering sourdough bacon ranch combo. A full-size beef patty, bacon, and creamy ranch sauce on toasted sourdough bread, plus hot and salty fries and a drink for just $4.99. Because flavor always beats formulas. Sourdough bacon ranch combo, just $4.99 for a limited time. Combo's done my way.
This is what precision feels like. Magnetic Ride Control actively monitors road conditions 1,000 times per second to deliver a comfortable ride.
1,000 times, huh? Yep, per second. How about that?
This is the new, meticulously crafted 2016 Sierra Denali from GMC. This is the precision of professional grade.
Visit AutoSpot GMC today for great offers. We are your GMC dealer of Guam.
Half a day, Guam. Chris Barnett with sports. As always, the biggest show ever starts right now. So let's get right to it with action from the IIAAG Girls Soccer League. IIAAG Girls High School Soccer action from the Harvest Field. Guam High Panthers visiting the home field Eagles. Panthers goalie Illyria Putnam here with the save. You've been saved. Hallelujah. Now a corner kick by the Panthers. The Guam High header, no bueno. Nice try, but ball out of bounds. Close score, 1-0 Eagles at the half, thanks to a goal by Sabrina Wagan. Panthers now looking to tie, but Eagles goalkeeper Luna Puanco with the deflection for the save. Eagles looking to pad the lead as time winds down. Good ball movement here, girls, for the setup. but it's another save by Illyria Putnam. More saves than a preacher on Sunday morning, I tell you. Last attempt to tie it by the Panthers. Megan Guerrero on the cross, but shot just a little too hard. Eagles go on to win 1-0. Harvest now 2-6 on the season in AA girls high school soccer. Coco's Crossing just around the corner and making a splash already with registration ongoing, and Hornet Sporting Goods are online at guamcocoscrossing.com. For more than 25 years now, the Coco's Crossing has treated swimmers and spectators to the beautiful sights of the South in Molesso, as swimmers start from either the Molesso Pier or Cocos Island, depending on which race they decide to swim in.
We have the 2.5-mile swim, which is from Cocos Island to Maritzo. You take the ferry over. And then the 5-mile swim, which is from Maritzo to Cocos and back. And then we have what we call our Neptune division, which is the 2.5 swim. You start with the other swimmers, but you can use fins and snorkels. So it's a really great opportunity if you've got a bucket list item you want to check off and swim. So we have those 3 options for everybody.
For those joining the crossing for the experience or even to cross something off their bucket list, last year's 2.5-mile swim winner, Tommy Amazu, has some great advice to help you keep cruising.
Always have fun. When you're nervous, your muscles tighten up and you start sinking, which makes you even more tired. So just relax, have fun, enjoy the whole race. If you're really competitive, just focus. Maybe sing a song to yourself.
Coco's Crossing draws swimmers from around the world, including one elderly gentleman from Japan who backstrokes the 5-mile race, with the Coco's Crossing attracting everyone from those who just want to get their feet wet in a swim race to those who train for the crossing, as many of Guam and the world's competitive swimmers come out for the different lengths. And if you're just watching this now and deciding to compete in the crossing, Imazu has some advice on how to maximize your training.
More quality than quantity. Which means that you do interval trainings, which is maybe go at 80% pace, rest maybe 5 to 10 seconds, just go again, and then keep on doing that. It really helps. Interval training is something really helpful.
So if you're down to swim with the fishes, register again at Hornet Sporting Goods. Deadline for regular registration May 23rd, with same-day registration on May 29th for an extra fee. And remember, you got to rock a swim cap to compete in the Coco's Crossing. The Personal Finance Center Lady Crushers. Team photo here with the Bud Light Women's Soccer League Spring 2016 Champions Trophy during an award ceremony following the Lady Crushers' 5-2 win over the Lady Rovers in the final match of the league playoffs Sunday at the GFA National Training Center. Now, the Lady Crushers on an undefeated streak dating back to November 8th, 2015, in Week 5 play of that season's Bud Light Women's Soccer League. Way to go, Lady Crushers. They're also the 3-time defending champions of the Women's GFA Cup Tournament. Now, also recognized during the award ceremony, Skylar Blue Johnson, winner of the 2016 Spring Season Golden Boot Award. Johnson scored the most goals of all players in the league this past season, 15 goals in 6 regular season matches. She's very goal-oriented, I tell you. Hey, remember, anything sports, hit up our sports director, Dave Delgado. That show at KUAM.com, show without the W, but I hope you get that dub. My name is Chris Barnett. Thanks for watching, and you keep on shining, Guam. Adios.
Take a look around you, everything it has a beat, from the people all around to the walls of concrete. There's a rhythm, there's a flow, there's a stop, there's a go. If you never paid attention, then maybe you didn't know. Everything is moving to a relative time, you can always count it out. There's a reason and a rhyme, you will make me feel alive, like the music so sweet. So cut up your seat, just feel the beat. Just feel the beat, yeah. Just feel the beat. Hey.
These used cars are Nissan certified, and let me show you why I stand behind every used car that we sell. First, our certified technicians inspect every used car to make sure it's safe, reliable, and mechanically sound. Then any scratches and dings are given first-class treatment at our body shop. And after thorough detailing inside and out, the car is ready for sale. At a price that's always below Blue Book. That makes Nissan used cars your best buy.
When you come to Chuck E. Cheese's, you can see what's new.
New fun! New game! New cousin!
What's new?
New awesomeness!
Where a kid can't be a kid.
Stones won't break a bones. We're in the car on a highway. It's a magical feeling that no one's got a home. You're a catalyst to your happiness, you know. 'Cause it's your heart, it's alive, it's pumping blood. And all my world is
The new Money Monopoly game at McDonald's has 100 million prizes. So in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, I want a quarter pounder with change. On the south side of Chicago.
$1,000? No way!
And in the ATL. I won. What? I won. No matter where you live, no matter where you play, the new Money Monopoly game at McDonald's has 100 million food and cash prizes and 1 in 4 odds of winning.
DC in the house, baby!
100 million prizes? Go. Get yours.
All right, let's get to your birthday shout-outs from the Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club.
All right.
Happy birthday going on to Isa Sanchez, celebrating her 9th birthday from Mommy, Daddy, and Big Brother Aiden.
Oh, it's a 10th birthday to Arian Jove St. Nicholas. And 38th birthday to his sister Erica. That is awesome.
Happy 4th birthday to Prescia Aquino from Phoebe, Mommy, and Daddy. We love you.
Also, birthday wishes going out to Terry Smith.
Happy 13th birthday going out to Ruby Mesa. Love the family.
The family of Jaden William Mesa Goddard says, we love you and we miss you and happy birthday.
And happy 17th birthday going out to Jonathan J. Chiquina.
All right, everybody, make sure to go on KUM.com, register someone you know or love, and register a total stranger as long as it really is their birthday, and we'll read it here. Make somebody's day. Be part of the Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club. It's always fun. And stay tuned. Isa is coming up next. Healthy living after this.
Closed captioning is brought to you by IT&E Life in Motion.
Hafne, and welcome to the Health, Home, and Lifestyle edition of KUAM News Extra. I'm Isa Baza, so glad you could join us. Coming up in tonight's show, we give you all the latest on Nurses Month as well as Mental Health Awareness Month, both happening this May. But first, here's this week's Health Check Report with Joan Ugin-Charfaris.
Health Check is presented by Island Cancer Center.
The first National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day was held in September of 2010. Guam has participated every year since. David Stubbs is a special agent with the Drug Enforcement Agency locally.
It's a way for people to responsibly dispose of their prescription drug medication. We don't want it to be flushed or thrown away because it can get into the water supply or get into the groundwater. And we're trying to encourage people to dispose of these prescription medication responsibly, because we'll take them and then we'll destroy them in a responsible, eco-friendly way.
According to Stubbs, the amount of prescription drugs collected over the years has varied between 200 and 400 pounds.
During our last prescription drug take back in September 2015, we seized over 400 pounds of prescription drugs. Fortunately for us, the last one in September was a very successful one.
Believe it or not, many of us are unaware that expired and unused prescription meds are a public safety issue, especially for teenagers.
Prescription drug abuse is the second most abused drug behind marijuana. In fact, prescription drug abuse is the fastest growing drug abuse in the U.S. right now.
On Saturday, April 30th, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., you can drop off any expired or unused prescription medication at locations throughout the island.
Our drug take-back locations are the Agate Mayor's Office, Naval Base Guam at the NEX, at the Agana Shopping Center across from Vitamin World, at the Dededo Mayor's Office, and at Anderson Air Force Base at the BX.
Stubbs reminds everyone that you can drop off drugs anonymously with no questions asked.
What we're trying to do is protect the environment and also protect our young adults and make sure that they don't do something that could affect the rest of their lives and turn them into drug addicts at some point in their life. We invite everybody to come out and participate in the drug take-back and dispose of all your unused and expired prescription medication. Take them off the streets, let us dispose of them responsibly, and help keep Guam safe.
For more information, you can go to www.dea.gov or getsmartaboutdrugs.com. With this week's Health Check Report, I'm Jonah Gonchafris.
Health Check is presented by Island Cancer Center.
Thanks, Joan. Stay tuned. We'll have more on Nurses Month after the break.
This program is brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.
Hurry in to the GTA Smartphone Super Sale event. We've dropped our prices on our most popular smartphones, like the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge, starting at $49. Save up to $300 on the S6 Edge Plus and Galaxy Note 5. Or get the Galaxy S6 starting at free. But that's not all. Find more amazing deals on your favorite devices at the GTA Smartphone Super Sale event. Check us out before it's too late. GTA, your island, your network.
When your favorite KFC chicken meets your favorite potato chip, you'll get chicken like you've never had before. Introducing KFC's Crispy Potato Chip Chicken, made with real potato chips. A combination of two favorites that tastes great together. Try it today. KFC's Crispy Potato Chip Chicken. It's finger-licking good.
At Island Cancer Center, we treat our patients and their families like our family. We have all been touched by cancer, and it is important to feel comfortable and secure under the care of our health professionals. You can count on us for skilled cancer specialists, the most advanced cancer-fighting technology on the island, and a commitment to caring for you or your loved one with compassion, respect, and empathy. Our family, treating your family.
Island Cancer Center, located on Guam Medical Plaza. Visit us at islandcancercenter.com or call 646-3363.
Guam's auto appearance specialist, Elegant Reflections, has been providing the automotive industry with professional detailing and car care products at its highest quality, from complete detailing, full interior detailing, exterior detailing, headlamp restoration, hand washing, seat and carpet shampoo, engine degreasing, undercarriage cleaning, paint sealant, fabric protection, paint oxidation removal, and so much more. Visit us at our new location. Call 646-5555 for an appointment. Elegant Reflections, Guam's auto appearance specialist, over 20 years of experience.
Historiata, Our Story, a weekly special embracing our Chamorro heritage, culture, language, and lifestyle, with profiles on Guam's Festback 2016 delegation. Wednesdays following KUAM News on the stations of KUAM and throughout the week on GNN GTA Channel 17. Historiata, Our Story, celebrating who we are.
Exceptional, dedicated, knowledgeable, inspirational, and highly skilled. These are the nominees for the 2016 Guam Department of Education Teacher of the Year. Join the Foundation for Public Education at the 2nd Annual Guam Department of Education Teacher of the Year Gala on April 28th at 6 p.m. at the Hyatt Regency Guam. For ticket inquiries, call 475-0462. Presented by these fine sponsors.
Hafe, welcome back to Health, Home, and Lifestyle. I'm here with Rose Greeno, President of the Guam Nurses Association, and Gladys Almonte, the Executive Director. We're here to talk about Nursing Month, which happens this May. So thank you for joining me, ladies.
Yeah, thank you so much, Isa, for having us.
So can you tell us a little bit about your organization?
So the Guam Nurses Association is a nonprofit organization for professional nurses here in Guam. We've been in existence for 65 years this May, and we will be celebrating, your Nurses Month in May. So we don't only celebrate a week, but in Guam, we celebrate the whole month in May.
Okay, so I understand you both have the list of lineup ready for this May. So can you tell us a little bit about the different events that are happening?
Well, we're going to kick off our Nurses Month celebration with a proclamation signing in this coming Friday at 3:30 at the Governor's Conference Room. That's April 29. So, and then we're going to have a Thanksgiving Mass at the Cathedral at 11:30. And then on May 7, we're going to have a nursing conference. So that's going to be a whole day from 8 o'clock in the morning until 5. That's going to be at Weston. And then on May 14, we're going to have Health and Fitness Day. So this kind of new, it's going to be from 7 a.m. to 12 noon. We have a lot of activities lined up, like exercise. So we're going to start with a yoga, then a Tai Chi, then a mixed fit, and then a Zumba. And it's really a collaboration of different organizations from the Guam Honor Society of Nurses. The Advanced Nurse Practitioner will be there to give health advice, and representative from the hospitals, the clinics, and also from the other agencies. So we're going to have that. And to culminate our celebrations, we will have a nursing award and banquet and May 29 at Weston. Yeah, so I'm gonna have Glennis talk about that.
Okay, I would like to talk about our awards and recognition. Every year we do provide or give awards to our nurses who excel in their respective areas. This year we're giving out 7 awards, 7 categories on even years. Odd years, we have the Nurse of the Year. Last year, Rose was our Nurse of the Year. Yes. So this year, these are the award categories. Distinguished membership. So if you're the nurse, a member who provided a lot of work, dedication, commitment to GNA, they can be nominated for this award. Another one is the honorary nursing practice in inpatient nursing. So these are the hospital nurses. The third one is honorary nursing practice in outpatient nursing, the clinics. The fourth one is honorary nursing practice in community health nursing. These are your public health nurses, home care nurses. The fifth one is honorary nursing practice in school nursing. So these are our school health counselors. The sixth one is honorary nursing practice in nursing management and leadership. These are the supervisors, administrators. And the last one is the honorary nursing practice in nursing and allied health education. So these are our professors, our instructors at UOG, GCC, and other educational facilities. So what happens here is we have nomination packets. We have a deadline, which is on the 29th already. Okay, they should be completing the packets submitted to us, because I'm a member of the committee, the awards committee. And then we will have 5 judges from the community. And these judges will look at the packets and they will not know who are the nominees. So we will be removing the names of the nominees, so they will not be partial. So, and then we have a coordinator, an awards coordinator, who is Winnie Butler from the Guam Diabetes Association. She will gather all the nomination packets that were rated by the judges and then tally the points. And then it will only be her who will know who are the winners until the day of the awards on the 29th.
Okay, so there are only 2 days left for nominations.
Yes.
So if people are interested in making a nomination, who should they contact?
Okay, they can call me at my phone number is 787-4148, or Joy Mendez. She's the chairperson of the awards at 488-0932. Actually, we send it out way long time. Yes.
So do the nominees have to be members of your organization?
Yes, that's one of the criteria. They have to be members of the Guam Nurses Association. Yes.
Okay, so and then the award ceremony happens on the 29th. So, every year you honor these hardworking nurses in our community. Can you tell us a little bit about the role of a nurse in Guam and, what does it take to be a nurse here on the island?
Well, we play a critical role in our healthcare system. May it be in the hospital, may it be in the public health system, may it be in the school, or even in the outpatient clinics. Nurses is an integral part. You see, nurses is the one that take care of you over there. So it's really neat that our theme this year is culture of safety. Start with you. Nurses are the one that promote over there in the safety and making sure that we deliver safe and effective care to our patients in different healthcare setting. If I may add, we have, since we're celebrating our 65th year anniversary as a Guam Nurses Association, we also would like to honor our nurses that are 65 years old and above
Yes.
on our banquet, as we feel like, those senior nurses are also been mentors. We would like to recognize their contributions in the community and overall healthcare setting here in Guam. So if you are out there, registered nurses that's 65 years old and above, please contact me at 929-5509 or Glynis at 787-4148. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
And nurses are the first line of defense. They're the first responders. When you go to the clinic, when you go to the hospital, you're the first ones that we see. So I have to thank you again for all your work. Is there any last comments you guys would like to make?
I'd like to mention about our nursing conference. We have very good topics, an integral tool in creating culture of safety from PhD Marshali Baciano from University of the Philippines with Dr. Anna Joy Mendez. We also have a paradigm shift from individual blame to a systems approach to be presented by Commander Evangeline Allen, who is the chairperson of the Nurses Month activities. Workplace, health, and safety, it's everyone's responsibility, to be presented by Susan Cabrera, who's the occupational health nurse at Naval Hospital. We have the new stroke therapy and the nurse's role, to be presented by Dr. Scott Shea from Guam Regional Medical City. And the last one is the art and science of changing human behavior. We're giving 5 contact hours. Nurses need to accumulate contact hours before they can renew their license. And in Guam, we need to have at least 30 contact hours. So we're inviting all the nurses and even the nursing assistants because they also accumulate CEUs before they renew their certificates. So that's on the 7th, May 7th, and pre-registration is encouraged. So again, you can call me 787-4148 or Rose at 929-5509.
All right. Well, thank you again for joining us.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Well, stay tuned. We'll be back after the break.
Smiling is a natural response to joy, happiness, and excitement. Your smile reveals a lot about who you are. A healthy, beautiful smile can brighten your appearance and be an invitation to conversation and friendship. It is often one of the first things people notice about you. Now, thanks to the advancements in dentistry, you can have the smile you have always wanted, giving you an improved smile that looks and feels great.
My silver fillings that I have, they're getting older in my mouth and I need to replace them. So I've started to do that and I've replaced them with the white fillings and I've had really great success with that. It looks good, they feel natural, And it kind of goes hand in hand with the bleaching. I want a white look all around my mouth.
Exceptional, dedicated, knowledgeable, inspirational, and highly skilled. These are the nominees for the 2016 Guam Department of Education Teacher of the Year. Join the Foundation for Public Education at the 2nd Annual Guam Department of Education Teacher of the Year Gala on April 28th at 6 p.m. at the Hyatt Regency Guam. For ticket inquiries, call 475-0462. Presented by these fine sponsors.
Guam has an abundance of locally harvested fruits and vegetables, providing helpful ways to eat and representing our local heritage. Join me, Jonagan Charfris, during KUAM News Weekend Edition for Local Harvest, a special feature showcasing our local farms, recipes, restaurants, and businesses, embracing the movement towards a healthier Guam, support of the Buy Local movement, and a reverence for our cultural heritage.
Half day and welcome back to Health, Home, and Lifestyle. I'm here with Terry Uggan and Annie Umpinko from Guam Systems of Care. We're here to talk about Mental Health Awareness Month, which happens this May. So what should people know about mental health?
Well, May is the national as well as local mental health month, and it is to bring awareness to the community about the importance of mental health. No one is immune from mental health because that's part of us. That's part of our overall health, and it's about how we feel, how we think, and how we act. And if one of them is affected because of situation that we experience, usually the behavior would show that effect. So we really want to let the public know that mental health is important as part of our overall health. And knowing the situation we have on island with our high incident of suicide, also high incident of bullying in the school. We want to reach out to the community to know that there are services that could help individuals that are feeling depressed or anxious or having difficulty functioning because of their mental health condition. It's also to try to break the stigma that mental health is treatable. Since we're not immune from having mental illness, we want the public to know that it's treatable, and we want to break that stigma so people can receive the services that they need.
Definitely. There are a lot of programs here on Ireland, and there are a lot of events coming up this May in light of Mental Health Awareness Month. So can you tell us about some of the upcoming events this May?
Sure, absolutely. We're real excited about this year. This is Ifa Mogonta's mini year, I think 13th or 14th celebration around mental health. And this is Project Cariño, which actually focuses on the children newborn to 5, our 6th year of celebrating. And so we always want to make sure that we include the community as much as possible, and that we make sure that we actually start May 1st with church services, which is going to be available at the cathedral starting at 11:30 a.m. And actually on that same day, we're also doing the New Covenant Life Church, and that's at 8:55 in the morning. This is followed up by a proclamation signing, which is going to be on May the 3rd. And at the proclamation signing, we're actually going to announce the Goodwill Ambassador Award. And so we can't give those names out yet, but if you are eager to learn, attend the proclamation signing on the 3rd. And as of right now, this event is scheduled for 11 a.m. There are other activities that are going on, such as the Mental Health Wave, which to my understanding is at the ITC building. And it's going to be on the 6th. And so we really want not just the public health team, not just the mental health team, but really the community of Guam, our senators, our mayors. We want policymakers, faith-based organizations. We want schools to really come out and celebrate this event. As Annie said, our Our mental health is part of our overall health. And if our mental health is not in a good place, you can be the healthiest person around exercise and good food, but our mental health is what really impacts issues around suicide, depression, and so forth. So we want families and people to really come out. We also have an open house for Ifa Magonta. This is going to be on the 4th of May, and the time is going to be 2 p.m. 2 to 5. So this is excellent. And over at Project Carino, we're celebrating this at Northern Public Health, which is public health located in Dedido. And this is going to be from 10 to 12 p.m. And we will have signs up showing the room. So once more, the community of Guam is welcome to come celebrate Children's Mental Health Month. And we're delighted to bring everybody on board. If people have questions, we've got good contact telephone numbers for both the programs. For Project Carino, please give me a call, Terry Uggan, at 478-5401 or 478-5402. And over at Ifa Magonta, we have a contact telephone number of 477-5338. That's 477-5338. And this is for Miss Annie and Pinko. For those that want to participate and support in our event, we've got Nia's contact telephone number, and that's 300-8369. That's 300-8369. So please come welcome everybody here on the island. And for those that actually are doing systems of care, even on our outer islands, if you are on island during the month of May, check in with us. Everybody's welcome.
All right, well, thank you so much. Definitely suicide, addiction, and bullying, mental health is so important because these are types of issues that affect everyone in the community, not only children, but your mental health is something you carry on until adulthood. So thanks again for joining us. Is there any final comment you'd like to make before we close out?
Just want to say that mental health really matters. So let's work together to bring a healthy community. Thank you.
And I just want to add that the foundational years, newborn to 5, in which a child's brain is developed up to 75 to 85%, this is where they learn to love, trust. This is where a lot of that foundational work takes place, and it helps people as they become adults to really handle issues around depression and suicide. So if we're thinking that early childhood doesn't matter, it really does. So thank you, Guam.
All right, well, thank you again. Stay tuned. We'll have more health, home, and lifestyle after the break.
Your community calendar is brought to you by Taco Bell. Whether it's your first meal or your 4th meal, we've got you covered. Taco Bell, live Mas.
Dancing, it's a form of art, vibrant, moving, evolving. With every move, every step, every rhythm, behind every dance is a story of who I am, who we were, and who we are as a community. As Pacific Islanders at the 2016 Festival of the Pacific Arts,
I will share my story.
Ruby Tuesday now gives you more for lunch. Endless trips to the Fresh Garden Bar, plus add-ons, mini combinations, and even new meal options. It's the new lunchtime menu, available Monday to Friday until 2 p.m., only at Ruby Tuesday.
The spring clearance event is on at Cars Plus and Mighty. Now's a great time to save thousands on new Hyundais, like the 2016 Hyundai Accent, starting at $12,995 or as low as $79 per paycheck. The Accent gets 38 mpg on the highway, is USB and iPod compatible, and comes with a Bluetooth hands-free phone system. Plus, every new Hyundai comes with Guam's best warranty, 10 years, 100,000 miles. It's Cars Plus spring clearance event going on now in Mighty. See our entire inventory online at carsplusguam.com. Cars Plus, driven by you.
Here at I-94, we're always working hard to deliver the best on-air product to you, the listener. The thing about Andy Wheeler is he's the most dedicated DJ I know. But they really respect me as the leader of this team.
Friday! Guess who's that?
I can't see myself. Go! We can't all fit. Maybe we need to fire somebody.
Yeah! Guam's favorite, I-94.
Exceptional, dedicated, knowledgeable, inspirational, and highly skilled. These are the nominees for the 2016 Guam Department of Education Teacher of the Year. Join the Foundation for Public Education at the 2nd Annual Guam Department of Education Teacher of the Year Gala on April 28th at 6 p.m. at the Hyatt Regency Guam. For ticket inquiries, call 475-0462. Presented by these fine sponsors.
Well, that's it for tonight's show. Don't forget, if there's a health, home, or lifestyle topic you'd like to see us cover, email me at isa@kuam.com. We'll see you next week, and stay healthy, Guam.
Closed captioning